Hey folks, today we got a special treat. This is a unique beer. It's a Kirkland Signature Hell Style Lager brewed by Deschutes Brewery out of Bend, Oregon. So we're going to go the Costco route. Check it out.
Kirkland signature lager. Raise it up, raise it up. Kirkland signature lager. Ain't that enough? Ain't that enough? Pours like a weekend. Hits like a plan.
Hey there, welcome to Hopped Up Beer Review, the show where we give your unprofessional and somewhat biased opinion about the beer that we are drinking and reviewing. We're back. I know you missed us. There's Jay, there's Andy, and the attic. I am Ben. What's on tap for today, gentlemen?
It's an interesting one. Kirkland Signature Hell Style Lager brewed by Deschutes Brewery for them. So I know Ben has had a lot of it. So
I have.
I'm curious. I don't think I've tried this.
I haven't had it either.
Did I only send y'all one?
Yeah.
You sent two.
You only sent me one, stingy ass.
I like
This
Andy
and
better than Jay.
the Varsteiner. You sent two of those.
I think it's probably because I ended up having to mail yours, Jay. And I'm trying to keep the weight down. Andy's we muled. So. But thanks for the glass, Jay.
He's
off.
You're welcome, Ben. Sorry, I got distracted for just a second.
Okay.
There are some wild animals on our street. So we have a family of foxes that's running down the street right at the moment.
Oh,
So cute.
Cool.
Can't let the dogs out.
hide your kids, hide your wife.
Cheers, mates.
Cheers, mates.
Oh, cheers, mates. God, hit that mute button.
The Kirkland Signature Hell Style Lager. It's 4.5%, 20 IBUs. This won gold medal at the Great American Beer Fest in 2023. It's described as being crisp, balanced, and lightly sweet. The bready malt character, light hop bitterness, and dry finish. Is it? Okay. It won as, at the Great American Beer Fest, it won as a small batch offering. At the time, it was named Prin's Crispy. Costco noticed, and it was then renamed and scaled up for Kirkland packaging. So it wasn't offered through Costco yet as the Kirkland signature. It was after it won. The Kirkland label beer started early 2010s, and it's been through multiple brewers. And so this is the latest, I believe. I can't remember if it said if this was 2024 or 25. I may have written that down somewhere, but not here. Where else would I have written it? Who knows? So this is fourth or so from fifth from Deschutes. It's technically, yeah. Deschutes is a regional brewery out of Bend, Oregon, founded in 1988 and named after the Deschutes River, which means the falls. Started as a brew pub, opened a second pub in Portland in 2008, and in 2021, they opened an East Coast production in Roanoke, Virginia.
I was really expecting some Costco info here.
I did, you know what?
Costco was
I apologize. I failed. I didn't even think of that.
You know,
Yeah.
I
Although I
haven't.
did see an interesting comparison, Costco and Sam's, about corporate CEO pay versus worker pay, turnover rates, customer satisfaction. And like the Costco CEO was like, he wasn't even making $1 million a year. Whereas the Sam's CEO, Sam's Club, was at 25 million.
Wow.
And it showed what they paid their workers. Well, Costco full-time workers, and I think they were making, was it 30 an hour? Up in like 20 something an hour, I think. And they're full benefits and all this stuff. Whereas Sam's, they don't making them full-time. Most of them are made to be part-time so that they don't have to give full benefits and things like that. That turnover rate was like crazy.
Well, you also
And
have to look at the distribution of the locations and where they are. So, you know, Sam's headquartered out of Arkansas, historically in the southern area, along with Walmart. So, Costco.
but it also showed profits, and it's like, even, Costco wasn't hurt for profits.
Oh,
So it's like,
I cannot shop at Costco for one reason and one reason only.
what's
They
it?
don't have a scan and go app.
I agree with you there.
Sam's has the scan and go app. You scan it as you put it in the cart. You walk out the door, basically.
But you know why they don't?
I don't.
Patent.
Really?
Yep.
I didn't know that.
Mm.
And for hire less workers.
I
So.
just. Oof.
But okay, so what's the fraud protection on that, or the anti-theft measures then?
I
Do
don't know.
they
I
have
loaded a whole
like
bunch of stuff in my
cameras?
cart today in Sam's and just walked out. No.
I mean, everything's on camera and tracked.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and they check you when you walk out the door, like they always have, like they do at Costco. You used to have to hand them
I
your
don't.
receipt, and they would highlight it. Now they stop and they scan a
Yeah,
few items.
I don't
I mean,
go
you
to
got
either of
you
these.
got to
I don't
remember
have.
that Andy doesn't have access
I don't
as
have access
opposed to
to
like
either
you
of
and I
these.
do. I mean, I've
Right.
got Sam's like a mile and a half down the road, and Costco's like 4 miles down the road.
Yeah, but I mean, I just cannot shop at Costco because the scan and go. I mean, I just can't do it. So I can't stand in line for 20 minutes waiting for people to get the 87 items out of their big cart, and just I can't do it. Can't do it. All
But
right,
yeah, you got this beer from there.
I did. I think I actually got it when I picked up my
When
beer
you
garden
picked up your
collection.
beer garden
Oh
collection, that's
wow,
how old it is.
Yep.
that's
Yep.
back from
September.
9 months ago.
It's been a bit.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
well, yeah,
So
at
that
least
and
9 months.
the other beer that I got that we talked about off camera here that we're going to review at some point as well. So both are from that time period because I got cases of both. So that's a great thing.
Yeah,
All
it's a
right.
lager.
Who's had this one before?
You
That's right. I have. Yeah.
and me and Andy both said we haven't.
All right. Well, y'all pick who
Fort
goes
Good
first.
Foods.
I don't care. Y'all. I mean, I always pick who goes when. Y'all, if y'all want to, Rochambeau
You're
or
our fearful leader.
all right,
I will take
What'd you say?
it. and
Rochambeau,
go. Rochambeau.
What's that?
paper rock scissors,
Paper, rock, scissors.
Why do you call it Brochambeau?
Rochambeau.
Rochambeau.
Same thing.
Is that the official name of it, not paper rock scissors,
I
or
don't
rock
know.
paper scissors?
Are any of these things official? I mean,
Yeah,
Jay, what
because
do
I
you
always
think?
called it rock paper scissors, and you said it paper rock scissors. So nobody ever starts with the scissors, though. You know,
Yeah, let's start a movement. Be like your no high five.
be one of those weirdos. Scissors, rock, paper.
Yeah, or
It was
not-
like,
Be one of
what's
those
wrong with
weirdos.
you?
Don't high five people.
Yeah,
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 yeah. There you go. Jay, what do you think?
It's an interesting beer. I like it. it has something in there that triggers me. There's a few beers that do this from time to time. I remember Horny Goat did it, one of their beers years ago, where it almost triggers an allergic reaction um, to me. Um, so I don't know. It could be the fact that I've had an extreme allergy day with all the pollen that's floating in the air since we haven't had rain in some time and everything seems to be in bloom. Um, but it's very flavorful to me. It's crisp. It's got a lot of flavor for an American style Helles lager. So I like that. I've always enjoyed the Deschutes that we've had and that I've had in the past. Um, I'm gonna give it a 7.5. I think it's a good lager. Not something that I would put in a crushable category per se. It's very flavorful for four. What do we say? 4.5 or four
Four and a
point
half. Yeah.
seven? Yeah, it's got a tremendous amount of flavor for that low ABV. So, uh, thanks for sharing it, Ben.
No worries. I did have to stand in line to pay for it, so that's I couldn't scan and go on this one, so it was very painful to actually go get. Andy, what do you think?
It's got a lot of malt character for a Helles. And I think it's the dry finish that I'm like, yeah, it is somewhat dry there because there is a finish. There's the aftertaste that's I'm just like, it's not bad. It's okay. It tastes like a mass produced beer you get at Costco. To me, I don't know if this is the exact beer that won the medal at the Great American Beer because that was a small batch and they probably put in some great quality some higher quality ingredients. This is going all over the US to the Costco. So that said, it's okay. I would drink it again, and you threw in another one in there, so I'll probably drink that one. 6.5. Just it's not blowing my socks off, or knocking my socks off, or blowing wind up my skirt, or whatever.
So I got several comments unrelated necessarily to the beer review itself, but you made some good points there. How does this compare to the one that won, right? Given that it is mass produced. And I think that's a very, worth asking. I think
Valid
also,
question.
yeah, I think also, is it somewhat of a sellout in the sense to be a kind of craft brewery and put a label on there that's Kirkland? No, you don't think so?
I don't think so because they're not. They are selling their beer to Kirkland, and Kirkland still sells it in small quantities. They're not selling this in massive
Yeah, it's not. It's
production.
This
I
isn't a
mean,
year-round thing, is it?
yeah, it's not.
It's
Okay,
kind of like the
Costco.
Advent calendar. It's like, or the stuff that the German breweries do. Are
And
they selling out just because?
even if it was year round, I don't have a problem with Kirkland and doing that. I mean, I can go into the local Sam's and I can get all the local beers here and buy them by the case there. So I have no issue with Kirkland and Deschutes having that agreement and arrangement.
I don't either. I
Yeah.
just wanted to ask the question. See what you
Well,
guys thought.
I'll say I've never seen this in the local Kirkland here. I mean, the local Costco here.
Costco.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably limited and maybe even limited to certain stores.
When Andy, you mentioned it's kind of like the third or fourth one that they've done like this. That this is something.
Yeah,
So
it's
it's
been
not
going on since the early 2010s.
okay. So it seems more like a
Collaboration,
yeah.
just like breweries collaborate together.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right. I had
Sorry,
one.
Ben, I didn't mean to kill
No,
your.
I asked. I was curious what you guys thought about that. I had one other comment related to Andy specifically, and I don't remember what it was. So it's probably for the best. But I think for me, I think at 4.5%, I think this beer has a lot of flavor for that 4.5%, and I mean, compared to some of the other Hellas lagers we've had, I do get a little bit of that, bready malt. I mean, just a touch, not a lot, but I think it's crisp. I think this is a great filler beer. And I mean, this, for the case that I had, it didn't last long, around here, again, at that ABV, I'm going to have a craft beer, an 8 or 9%, and then I might have a couple of these in a night, because of that lower ABV, and it's got some flavor to it. So, um, I like it as for what it is. If I went to Costco tomorrow, which I'm not going to do because they don't have Scan and Go, but if I went to Costco tomorrow, I would buy, and they had a case, I'd buy probably a couple more because I want to say for 24 beers, this was like 23, 24, $25. It was like $1 a beer, which
Yeah.
it wasn't bad at all. You can't beat that. So in my mind, for what it is. So
Only one beats that.
what's that?
When I could get the Natural Light 15 pack for $8.99.
Yeah, I'd rather drink this than a light personally. So I think for a Hellas, the cost, the ABV, the flavor, I really like this. I would buy it all the time if I could. I'm going to give it a 7.5. I think it's still the flavor, the ABV is not anything that's going to get to an 8 or higher for me, just because of, again, what it is. But it's for a Hellas lager that you can get for that price. I mean, it's right there at the top for me. I think it's, it may be the top. So hopefully
This would be a keg beer for you if you could
it would
get
be. Yeah, I would definitely get this in a keg. No problem.
Yeah.
So
I like how you said this didn't last long around here. It got me tickled because it's like you're the only one drinking the beer. It's like, what are the kids breaking into it too? It's like, yeah, it's so good. It didn't last long right here. It's just you. You don't invite people over. You don't. You just sit in your little
just
cave
drink with
and
y'all. That's it.
yeah.
It really, like, to that point, it reminds me of the Scooby Doo, and I'll post it right here, of where, the lead Scooby Doo guy is like, finding out who drank all your beer, and he's taking the mask off, and it's a picture of himself. So it didn't last long, because it's a filler beer, and it's a good one.
It's Fred. Fred's the lead Scooby Doo guy. Don't want Scooby Doo. That would be a fun one show to do.
I'm not surprised you know that, honestly. At this point.
Well, you didn't know that.
Who are the other Scooby Doo people?
You got Shaggy and Scooby, Velma, and Daphne.
Daphne? I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Were you a Velma guy or a Daphne girl? Velma or a Daphne girl?
I mean, who wasn't a Daphne? But Jinkies, man.
Jinkies? What's that?
That's what Daphne said.
Oh.
When, like, Eureka, or like, oh, I've a clue, or it makes me think. What?
I watched Scooby Doo a lot. I don't remember any of that.
There was Scrappy. I hated
Scrappy.
Scrappy.
Yeah.
Scrappy socks.
He walked on two legs, right?
Yeah, little punk. What was the uncle with the hat? Or cousin or something? I can't remember that one.
Wow. If you know the cousin, leave a comment down below, or join us in our Hopped Up Beer Review Discord server and let us know. Because obviously you stuck around this long for some reason, and I don't really know why.
My beer's almost gone.
Yeah. Well, what do you know? That's going to be a 7.2. If I really had a Scooby Doo reference here, Zoinks. That's a 7.2 for our Kirkland
beer
lager. And
pulling it out from the deep.
It's perfect here because we're taking the cover off of this beer, and it's not Kirkland signature; it's Deschutes. So 7.2.
But if you look, it has the Deschutes logo right there.
I know, but if any beer that we've had works for the removing the veil off of the can, this is it, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, hey, if you see this at your neighborhood Costco where they don't have Scan and Go, grab it grab a case, grab 3 cases. I think it's good enough to just, throw it in the cart and you will enjoy it. You'll still have to go and check out and scan it at the thing and wait in line. So it's not, maybe you can open one and have it while you're waiting in line. I don't know what their rules are on that, but definitely it's one I think you should grab and just try. And if you've had it, let us know what you think. Let us know what you think about scan and go versus standing in line, because it just sucks. Anyway, we got links down below. Hopped Up Beer Review merch, Hopped Up Beer Review Discord server, Hopped Up Beer Review Patreon, all below. Go check all those out along with some others. For Andy in the attic and Jay, I'm Ben. Andy, this is where you take the wig off and we finally figure out who you really are.
Yeah.
Cheers,
Old
mate.
man Hatcher. Yeah.
Cheers, man.
Pesky kids.